good, everybody? We're back again for another Kyokushin karate training. Well, since I got nothing useful or special to say anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the training session.
Echi, kanan, paa, labas, pasok, 1, 2, 3, hey! Turn! Hey! Go! Okay, step back, soft to okay. Mauna yung inside block, bago outside block. H! Oh! Sama, in. Indan. Eh! Oh, ang ito. Magus ito tatlo. Inside mo na. San! Oh, sangga. Banat. Ayan. Hey! Sangga. Labas. Saba, go! Ayan na. Yan. Oh, labas. Banat. Pa. Di dati na, pag sinang bugyak ko sa sini. Aure. Migi, singkutsudachi, kita berai. H. Migi, kanan, hindi hindari. Yan. Aure, ulit. Migi, ya. Move. Yan. Okay, let's do moving carry. Paano mag-move carry? Okay. Inik. Hindari. Kaliwa. May giri. Kaitin. Kusuro giri. Hindari. Yoy. Hindari. Kaliwa daw. Hindari. Left side. No dancing, no moving. Okay, ha? Hindari. May giri. Ushiro giri. Kaitin. Hindari. Yoy. Ang kick doon. Tsaka back kick. Nang hindari, kaliwa. Judan, middle, H. Okay. A. Using ang front kick, tsaka turning. Sinkutsudachi, pag turning back, kukutsudachi. Ibig sabihin, back stance na. Pag turning back. San! Hey! Ready, back stance position. Turn. Forward. Position, front. Forward. Hit. Hit! Oh, ang target mo, nilabanan. Yan. Okay, one more. Back stance. Pukul to that kick. Move! Bite mo! Pwede! Awate. Turn. Next. Migi. Ano yung Migi? Kanan. May geri. Mawashi geri. Jordan. May geri Sudan. Mawashi geri Jordan. Migi. Back stance position tayo ngayon. Ulit. May geri. Sudan. Front kick sa tiyan. Atras. Pagkirarampas sa ulo. Forward stance. Ready. Enchi. Oh. Yun. Forward. Okay. Back stance ulit dyan. Ready. Hey! Tan! Diretso. Oh. Ano? Oh. Hey! Adjust dito tayo. Mag-adjust sa'yo. Okay. Go! Yung 5, bago pa rin tayo. Doon tayo sa kabila. Forward stance tayo ngayon. Forward stance, mauuna yung front kick din. Pagbaba, back stance position, run out. Kanina, front kick, run out. Harap, di ba? Yan. Hindi tayo ngayon. Ready? May geri, baba, hook. ganun din. Jordan din yung taas ko, yung ano ha. Yung house. Ready? Jordan niya, sa tiyan. Yung front kick. Sa tiyan, brain, sa tiyan. 1, 2. Okay. Sabay, sabay. Hey! Bye! Awashi! Okay, alright. Wait, go.
So training is done for today, and I do apologize first things first for the quality of the film. I actually did not pay attention to the surroundings, and I did not notice that there are some because it's also raining a little bit. There's some raindrops, small raindrops, and it got the camera lens wet, and that's why the quality of this video is a little bit different. And also I forgot to to adjust the distance of the camera from the the area that we are training from. And yeah, the thing that I filmed is just the movement drills, but actually I did not expect that today is gonna be just basic movement drills and basic striking. And a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, you know what, that's just basic. Why are you still training if it's basic? Because I know because I've been training for like years now, include if I'm gonna include the other things that I did even before filming. And I could pretty much tell that there are some people out there that when they get started to learn the basics, they just skip and just attend the session when there is a sparring session. So let me tell you something. Actually, the gift of Kyokushin karate is, the martial art thing in and of itself is, it's helping me personally to be like, be able to do the basics, to just review the basics over and over and over. Review my form every single day so that I would be able to do the movements beautifully done, and being able to like execute it and just be refreshed by the training. Because sometimes you do you go to the gym, you learn some complicated stuff, and you spar and you learn some other stuff as well, especially in sparring. And all this level changing, this rotation thing, the follow-ups, distance managing, all that stuff, and you realize that it sometimes it's just stressful, and it makes you confused to the point that there are other things that you are neglecting. So it's pretty much feels like a refresher to just practice the basics, and just basic moving from forward, backward, and just kicking, punching, very basics without dodging, so that you would be able to practice your form. And I could tell from the way that I was doing the training earlier that from the way that I was able to review the film is, I saw that I was doing some kicks improperly. I was doing it a little bit out of form. I'm pulling it way early, and I'm pulling. There's something called that pulling punches. There's also pulling kicks, and I am pulling it way too early. And what I had in mind in that is that I was thinking about my opponent being able to catch it, because when I sparred in kickboxing, I got a lot of people who you know, well, maybe because I'm still slow and I'm a beginner, and one of the things that they were able to do to me against me is catch my kicks, because I am, when I kick, I still have some habit that I used to like hang the kicks before I pull it. And when we did the training today, I was trying to pull it faster, and it ended up, turned ugly to the point that I was not able to like execute the kick properly. I just, when I was about to reach point A to B, or when I was about to reach point B, I was pulling it already when I should reach point B. You know what I'm trying to say? So that is the, one of the things that is, you will be able to like, what I'm trying to say is, that is one thing that is an advantage if you are filming your, your training as well. And I know a lot of people would say like, oh, don't film, because some people told me as well, personally in real life, like outside of like online, and they knew that I was filming my training. They told me like, oh, you know what, you shouldn't be filming your training, because a lot of, people are going to study you, they're going to be able to like counter you, study their habits. Well, most of the case that is not the case, unless you're a professional, then maybe. And we're still at the very, beginner stage. We only got one full contact tournament, and we still need to have tons of amateur tournaments. We're still slow, and a lot of people think that you're gonna be studied and all that, but that is not always the case. Like I said before, I've been with professional fighters who fought international, and I saw them review other fighters. They don't really study other people, especially when they're that confident that they can beat their opponent. Most of the time, they're gonna be confident that they don't want to counter them. They're gonna talk about something like, "Oh, I could beat him." That's why you see professional fighters say that, "Oh, I'm the best. I could beat them. I could, I don't have to study them," because most of the cases, fighters won't really study you. It just so happened that there are a few exceptional fighters that are gonna do the extra work. So, but even still, we are beginner. There are lots of things that we need to learn from here. So, we don't really have to worry about that. By the time that we get to like the professional stage, we're gonna be like, we're gonna change the way that we are vlogging things, and they're gonna have a, it's going to be different. I'm confident about that, because every single day that I do this, every single day that I train, I learn something new. I adjust to it to make my striking skill better, and I'm pretty sure that, whatever it is that you're seeing right now might not be the thing that you're gonna see in the future. The only thing that we have to do is just focus on the now, keep training, keep showing up, and, train to the point that, we get used to the training session, and, and when we get used to that, we're gonna be doing some, some adjustment. We're gonna level up our game, and eventually we're gonna get to the amateur, and then when we get enough experience, we're gonna go to the professional. That is the goal. And well, becoming a world champion, getting a champion belt, is a different, story, which is also part of, like more. That's more of like a chapter 2 thing. I don't want to be like, like, oh, we're gonna target the end of the road. I want this to be a journey, you know. We want this to be a journey, you know. If things could end easily, that would be too boring, and you know. Why am I saying that? Because when I resigned on my job and started my, you know, own small business, it's kind of felt like, you know what, the struggle really ended that fast. It's kind of boring. So maybe it's the journey itself is the most valuable thing, you know. And if you're shown this part of the video, you know, do me a big favor and be part of this journey, and subscribe and like the video, and let me know in the comments down below what do you think of today's training session. I don't think that you will be able to tell anything just from the training session that I have shown you, because after movement drills we did some pad work, but I did not film that, and I did not notice that I was not filming properly. But you know, it's all good. Tomorrow is gonna be a sparring session. It's gonna be boxing or maybe kickboxing too, I don't know, but we'll see. Tomorrow we're gonna get beat up because it's gonna be a sparring session. It's not gonna be some light touches. We're gonna get punched, you know. We're gonna get bruises. And I already got bruised in his. And tomorrow we are gonna try to not wear headgears. It doesn't matter if we get knocked out, but we're not gonna wear headgears. We gotta get used to that, you know, being able to like see the punches properly. We have to be able to do that, and we have to improve a little bit faster. And so yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. We get knocked out, so what? You know, it is what it is. You know, we're just gonna recover from it, and after recover, it's as if it didn't happen, or you know, and we learned something on top of that. But you know, I'm gonna end the video right here. It's already been in like 12 minutes that I've been talking here, and you know, I'm gonna just close the video here. I'll see you tomorrow, but for now, peace out.